Good evening. This is The View with Catherine Chang. Today is April 29th. Today's topic is WHO immoral? China's pressure and the death of Czech's president of the Senate. Today, Taiwan CCC has established 100 days. I want to point out that the WHO should no longer eliminate Taiwan, and China has to stop suppressing Taiwan. This is unfair and immoral. CCC head Chen Shizhong make an announcement yesterday at a press conference. He said that it is immoral for WHO to list Taiwan as one of the provinces of China. And he is absolutely right, because Taiwan is an independent country. I can't see any reason why WHO left out Taiwan and really for years listed Taiwan as part of China. Well, this is intolerable, and we cannot accept that. So I think Chen Shizhong is right that WHO was immoral. Second, I want to talk about the death of the Czech Republic's president of the Senate. Did it have anything to do with China's pressure? His wife, Vera, revealed very important evidence in the show 168 Hours. So this is a program in Czech Republic TV station. She believed that China is the one to blame. Why is she saying that? For some reason. First, I would say, according to Vera, on January 14, her husband, president of the Senate, met with the president of the Czech Republic. And the president of the Czech Republic showed him the letter from Chinese embassy in Prague and saying, if you visit Taiwan, it will be the end of Skoda. Second, 3 days later, January 17, Chinese ambassador to the Czech Republic, Zhang Jianming, invited the couple to their embassies. And really, they had a private meeting for like 30 minutes. After their meeting, Vera said his husband was forced not to visit Taiwan. And 3 days later, he was found dead in his office. We feel sorry for him. President of the Senate, Quiber, is really a true friend of Taiwan. But people need to know the truth. What is the truth? Is his death related to China? Moreover, China is not only pressuring Taiwan, but also pressuring Czech Republic, Australia, EU, and WHO. China must stop. There's a saying, you say that you can't use paper to wrap up fire. If you don't want anyone to find out, just don't do it. Justice will prevail. Here are the top stories. Today, we have 0 confirmed cases for 4 consecutive days. And let's take a look at the article from Netherlands Press. The Netherlands Press is a Hami de Bida. It is a famous Dutch newspaper. Wrote, under the lead of President Tsai Ing-wen, Taiwan is a global pioneer in this to fight against COVID-19. Yet another foreign press, New York Post, seems to have different ideas. And actually, they must have some misunderstanding of Taiwan. Well, this article called Life After Lockdown, Electronic Monitoring, Fines, and Compulsory Face Masks, which we mentioned yesterday, and was posted on the New York Times and New York Post Facebook, and with these words saying that disturbing. And also disturbingly, almost everyone is tracked. And I want to say that, excuse me, New York Post, I think you are the one that more disturbing. Because as I said yesterday, what you wrote in your article is false accusation, and we ask for apologies. Like what I said yesterday. Taiwan is not a Chinese-run state. Electronic monitoring is necessary so people can continue with their lives. Director General for North America Affairs, Yao Jingxiang, also responded. He said that, we feel regretful and we ask for correction of the article. Well, online meeting, I want to say that there's an online meeting was held by the Center of Global Policies American think tank today. WHO Principal Legal Officer Steve Solomon said during the conference, he said that Taiwan, despite not being a member of the WHO, he said that has enjoyed the same access to global health information as member states. And the WHO has been in touch with Taiwanese health officials to discuss how to handle the ongoing coronavirus crisis. But, well, Mr. Solomon, I want to ask, what about how WHO turned down more than 70% of Taiwan's requests to attend technical meetings. For this question, Solomon responded. He said, no country has been invited to all the meetings. And he said that Taiwan has been invited to 9 technical meetings last year, 8 of which Taiwan attended. But I believe many people don't agree with it. Vincent Chao, head of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Representative Office Political Division in Washington and the former English interpreter for President Tsai Ing-wen, then fired back. And he said, WHO has held hundreds, if not thousands, of technical meetings each year, and that the organization should evaluate whether aid is enough to meet the health needs of the Taiwanese public. Now, it seems like that the game is on for Hua Chunying, Foreign Ministry spokesperson of China, and Mike Pompeo, U.S. Secretary of State. Hua Chunying tweeted Pompeo on Fox again, accusing China of COVID-19 cover-up. But who is spreading this information? Isn't it clear enough as disclosed by the NRSC? What is NRSC? It's like a National Republican Senatorial Committee. She's talking about the memo. And she said that stop playing the political games. But I want to say that, remember we mentioned this yesterday? We mentioned it about the Republicans' detail 57 pages memo advising how to hit China or hit WHO on the table of content. Well, U.S. isn't really backing down. We know that United States President Donald Trump held a press conference and he said China could have stopped the spread sooner. And he said that U.S. will bill China more than $160 billion for coronavirus damage. Wow, that is like around 4 trillion NT dollars. Good news, Taiwan is celebrating 10 confirmed cases for 4 consecutive days. What is it? Well, I'm talking about, it's kind of a dessert, but it's kind of good for your health. This is originally from Hong Kong, and it's also popular in Asia and the world. This is what we call guilin gao. Guilin gao is a jelly-like black-colored Chinese medicine, also sold as a dessert. CECC head Chen Shizhong gave out guilin gao for the reporters yesterday in the conference and also for celebration. Because guilin gao, the pronunciation in Mandarin, guilin, like back to zero. So that's why we use it. Another interesting thing happened yesterday. You can see how Chen Shizhong is looking at the delicious pancake. You can see this is a pancake. Well, actually, this is from Netherlands. And they don't call it pancake. They say that this is the caramel-filled waffles. And it becomes so popular. And it was sold out on so many platforms in Taiwan. Many people, especially Taiwanese people, know how Chen Shizhong is doing a great job. And people also think he is a top sales because any product related to him or show it on TV will be out of stock right away. So how do you think about that? I'm very happy that we have, in 4 days, we only have 0 confirmed cases. I hope tomorrow will be another 0. So that will be the view for today. I'm Catherine Chang. You have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.